in his career. In making Do the Right Thing, pursuing it, even after Paramount pulled out, required courage because every decision that he made carried the potential for disaster. He decided to shoot on a real street in Bedford-Stuyvesant rather than on a sound stage. But if you shoot on a real street, there are real people who live on that street. And so he threw a block party before the film started and then hired people who lived on the street to work as part of his crew. And one incident involved a woman who was a recovering crack addict who worked faithfully until she had a relapse, recovered, and then came back to work again. In addition, he had to have a street that ran east to west rather than north to south, because the film took place the story takes place in one day, and so he had to capture the rise and setting of the sunset. Ernest Dickerson, a gifted cinematographer, helped him do that. But there were many ways in which this film could have been a catastrophe, in which it could have ended very, very badly. But Lee's judgment ultimately was correct in that of the studio backers who were frightened of the story he wanted to tell and the voice he wanted to bring to it. They were wrong. In 2007, the American Film Institute listed Do the Right Thing as one of the 100 best films ever made. It opened in 1989 to generally rave reviews, although there were some who criticized it, saying that the characters portrayed were sort of stereotypic. Well, one person said, they are foul-mouthed idlers, bullies, brawlers, and drinkers, whose main interests are feckless gossip, ghetto blasters, and spotless sneakers, and there's hardly a hint that any of them aspire to anything else. Can you imagine the outcry if a white film had portrayed an entire block full of blacks that way? That was one of the criticisms of the film, a letter to the editor in the New York Times. But the film critic Roger Ebert, I think, gave the most telling comment. Quote, "Everywhere I go, people are discussing it. Some are bothered by it. They think it will cause trouble. Some find it too militant. Others find it the work of a middle-class director who is trying to play street smart. All these reactions simply are different ways of avoiding the central fact of this film, which is that it comes closer to reflecting the current state of race relations in America than any movie of our time," close quote. So as we watch Do the Right Thing,